Hey, hello. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this background. I'm just going to be using a different celebrity because someone asked me to do this. So let's get started. So you need to open up a new thing. The width should be 500 and the height should be 627. And the resolution can be higher or just this. I use 72 for my resolution, because then the font styles will be perfect. Okay, so you start with this. Now, let's get some pictures. I'm going to get some Kristen Stewart pictures. Okay. Now once I got all that, I'm just gonna have this here for, what's it called? Yeah, that. Okay, so I'm gonna choose my main picture for, like this. Now I'm gonna find the right picture. I think I'll use one where she's smiling, because you know, that's rare. And I'm going to just place it right here. Maybe make it a little smaller. Okay. Now I'm going to choose a color. So, let's see. I'm going to choose maybe, what color should I choose? I guess a pink one. Maybe a blue one. Choose a blue one, this one. Now I'm going to fill the background this color, and then I'm going to use a brush, paint over to make it blend in. It's not precise, but whatever. So once I got that, I basically used this one already, so I can get rid of that. Now, did I close that other one? No, I did not. Okay. Now, let's start with these little, I don't remember what they're called, probably like hexagons or something. So you go to the custom shape tool, you go to custom shape, and you click on this shape. Now, you make the shape. It can be big or small. I'm going to make it like this size. And I'm just going to put this right here. Now I'm going to duplicate it a few times and align it like that. And keep on doing that. And don't worry if this goes on the picture, or if it doesn't align right. It'll be perfect once you're done. It'll look perfect once you're done. Now you keep doing this until it's filled up the way you want it to be. Oh my gosh, move. Okay. So I'm gonna try and put as much as I can on here. And put more. And I'm just gonna fill this up. One more down. And ta-da! So now, since I got that, I'm going to get pictures. You can like use the same pictures over and over again if you want to. So you drag it to the one you want to use. So let's go to the first one. And you say create clipping mask. Now, where's the picture? Oh, it's on the outside rim. So now we need to undo that. We need to go to the shape, go back to the custom tool, and fill it with white or something. And same with all the others. It's going to take a while. This part is boring. You can skip this little part on the video. It took me like so long to do this because I had no idea what I was doing. Like I literally spent like 2 hours on this. And this is probably going to take like 15 minutes. Okay. Now once you got that, go back down to the picture and do that clipping mask thing again. Clipping mask. Oh, cancel. Now you move it into proportions, and you can also make it smaller. You click this little paper clip thing to make it smaller and have it not, you know, be all weird like. Okay, so that's done. You can just merge those, I guess. Merge layers. Well, that one's done. Now, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to do the same thing. Create clipping mask. I'm going to move it. I'm just going to do it like that so I can use the picture again. I'm going to merge the layers too. Now next, I'm going to do this picture. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to be doing like the same thing over and over. Now, oh, stupid computer. This part took me a while because I had no idea what I was doing. Now, gonna get this, oh, do the same thing. Have a picture of her smiling. You can skip this part if you want to, just so you know. Because it's pretty boring. The ones on the top you don't really need to worry about. You can just move them anywhere you want. Sorry if you hear things in the background. It's my family. Oh yeah, we're almost done. Oh my gosh. Okay. Finally. Almost done. Woo. Ignore people yelling because it's annoying. Just gonna get another picture. Now, I'm almost done. Okay, now I got that done. I'm going to add an effect to all. So I'm just going to select all of them and add a style for each of them. So now that I got that, they each have a style, I'm going to select all and merge them. Now, I have that. I'm going to go here and add a clipping mask. Now I'm going to, it has to be on the black. It has to, I think it automatically goes on to the color black, but it has to be on the color black so it fades. Oop. I'm just gonna, on the edges. And then you tone down the opacity. So it looks like it's kind of behind the picture, I guess. So then you can add, you don't really need the pictures anymore. So you can just delete them. Well, you don't really delete them, just get rid of them. But so next we're going to do the text. And then, okay. So let's do, I'm going to use the font Kilogram for her last name. I'm just going to make it big. I'm going to make it black. Still, oh. I always spell names wrong. I always worry I'm spelling these names wrong. Am I spelling these names wrong? Oh my gosh. I probably spelled it wrong. Whatever. You can tell me later if I spelled it wrong. I'm going to make it the biggest possible. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to do a first name. Oh, it's in the right, it's not in the right font. I'm going to use the font J for her name. I'm just going to put it right here. Now, I'm going to add a style to it. So I'm going to add this. Actually, I always don't know what to use for styles. Like I go through every single style and the first one I choose usually is the one I actually use. I'm going to use this, even though it's really busy. It's a really busy style. I'm going to use it. Should I use this? I always, whatever, I'll use this. Okay, so now that you have that, you can get textures or something to put behind it. I usually use clouds, like a cloud. I have this one cloud, this one, that I always use for things. And I don't remember where I got it, but somewhere on DeviantArt, probably. You can find like all of these things on DeviantArt, by the way. Like all of this stuff is probably on DeviantArt. Probably always say that wrong too. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to rasterize the layer style. Not just the layer type, but the layer style. I'm going to merge it all down. And then that's going to be the text. Now, let's see. Oop. Okay, so I'm going to add textures now. Let's see. I'm going to open up my PSD files, or just everything. Now, there's lots of things that I always use. I mostly use this. This is the one I used on the other one. I don't remember where I got it. It's probably on DeviantArt too. Just gotta make it bigger. That's good. Now you're going to put down the opacity, and I usually move the font above it, just like so you know it doesn't like distract from the person's name or anything. Okay, and then I put a PSD on. So let's see if I actually have my PSD open. No, I do not. I will open that right now. Actually, I have no idea what I'm doing. There's a heart right here. So you can add little things like this if you want to. You can also fill it with colors, like a pinkish color or something. I'm going to take away the stroke. I'm going to move it right here. And I'm going to rotate it. I always click on this. Okay, and I'm going to just add a little style to that. So now I got that. So once I got this, I'm actually going to add a brush. So you see the little flower things here? That's actually a brush. I got it off DeviantArt. You can just search up like manga flower brushes or something, or stuff like that. I don't know which one is the one that I used before, but it's somewhere here. I hope. I have so many brushes. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so many brushes. Okay, I'm going to use this one. So I'm just going to make it big. This is the one I used on the other. And I'm just going to make, oh, I should make a new layer on top of everything. Put it right there. Now I'm going to make it like not as, you know, popping. But that's for after I place the brushes. Now, let's see, I'm going to change the opacity. So it kind of blends in, you know. You can move it around if you want to and play with it. Okay. Now, once I got all that done, I'm going to add a PSD. Now, I always have these certain PSDs that I use. I'm going to use this one from Elegant PSDs on DeviantArt. I'm just going to add that and move the text above this. Because, you know, I just gotta. So now you got that. Woo. Now, for the hair, I actually added a layer and changed the hue color, and then I used a clipping mask to change certain things. So I'm going to try to do that with the back of her hair right here. I'm going to go here to hue and saturation, and I'm going to pick a color that I think would be good on her hair. I think this is fine, I guess. Now I'm going to create a clipping mask on this, I'm going to go to my brush, and I'm going to pick the first brush up here, this one. I'm going to make it smaller, actually, just like that. I'm going to color over everything else that I don't want colored. Oh, undo. Accidentally made that mistake. So after this, I think you're mostly done, unless you want to add something little afterwards, like maybe the name of your site or something like that. But yep, that's basically all after you're done with this. And if you want to add something little, just change the color to white and you can add more to her hair. And then just change it back to black to get rid of the extra purple around her face. And then, yeah, you're basically done after that. You just merge this down. Oh, no wait. Yep, you can barely see it, but it works better on like when you can actually see her hair. But that's basically it. I hope this helped. Thanks for watching. And oh, before you actually close the tab, you can also add Topaz Clean if you have it. I like to add it. I have Actions downloaded, and I just have that there. And it takes a while sometimes for it to load, but yep, I usually put Topaz Clean on it and all that stuff. I hope this helped. I really hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed. See ya.